Last night, I dreamt that someone loved me.
Can I help you, mate?
My wife. You see my wife? They say, in dreams we live and die. But a year spent between those two worlds becomes a lifetime, neither sleeping nor awake. But a story without an ending is no story at all, where the first page is the last. and the last page is missing. Keep smiling.
I am smiling.
Keep smiling.
I am smiling. I am smiling.
Hello? Yeah?
Is anyone news about my wife's disappearance?
Like we say to you every week, Ronney.
Yeah, you'll let me know.
Why are you always dressed like that anyway?
'Cause these are my clothes.
Why the gloves? It's not like it's cold in here. Are you cold?
I'm not cold.
Are you cold?
Oh. That's another story.
Try us.
It's about 3 years ago. I'm at home just hanging out. There's a knock at the door. I open the door and there's no one there. I look down. Find a pair of shoes sitting on the doormat. Next night the same thing happens.
More shoes?
No. Well, this time a shirt and a tie. And same thing happens for the next 5 nights. To a complete suit. Including hat, gloves.
And you didn't see who put them there?
No.
So you decided to put them on.
It fitted me like a glove. They were tailor-made for me. So I went out, see what would happen. What it all meant. That's when I met her.
Isabella.
It's a beautiful day. In the park. She sat there next to me. Asked me where I got my suit from.
Excuse me.
She wanted to buy one for her father.
Did you ever find out where the clothes came from?
No. Well, this isn't about me. This has always been about Isabella.
We'll call you if we make any more leads.
If you thought I might have gone.
What's the poster on the window's missing?
Listen, Ronney. There was this guy who came in tonight asking about you.
What do you look like?
Looked serious. He kept his distance, you know? He just stood by the door. He was wearing a long black coat and hat.
What do you want?
He had a photograph of you.
Of me?
This photo, it was strange. He looked like you, but he wasn't.
Do you mean?
Your eyes, yes. But this guy, he was too rough.
Would you tell him?
Ronney, I said nothing.
Good man. Do you think this has got something to do with Isabella?
He did take the poster in the window.
How long was I out for?
Since we left.
Where are we anyways?
Nearly home.
Aren't you going to change?
Into what? What's wrong?
Nothing. I just want to get home.
I've got a surprise for you.
There's something wrong. This doesn't feel right.
It won't take long. You don't remember, do you?
What?
The bridge. Where I proposed. Don't you remember?
I do remember now.
I love you.
You need to call Pierre.
Who's Pierre?
Trust me. You need to call him.
Who is this guy?
Great. My battery's flat.
Isabella.
Listen. You need to call him.
Can't you just tell me?
It's a surprise.
Hi, Billy.
So is it?
Uncle Jim says you might have that job going again.
We all suffer bouts of selective perception once in a while.
What makes you so sure Ronnie's coming back this time?
Says here, the Earth spins around the Sun at 67,000 miles an hour, but it always comes back round.
You looking for another job?
You'd like me to look for a new job, would you?
If you'd actually been doing your job, you would have seen who took his wife or had to record him, but you don't. Is that why it works? You're feeling guilty. Look, why would you employ someone that packs his bags and leaves you every single day?
Because he's the kind of guy that comes back every single day.
Hey,
Evening.
you still after my job?
Hope shit in the woods. Both gonna need new jobs soon anyway.
How do you mean?
Well, looks like they're gonna sell this place, knock it down. No one fucking parks there anymore.
How am I gonna find her?
You know what? You really should get out more. Get yourself a hotel room, bottle of whiskey, a couple of hookers. Knock yourself out. Release the pressure.
Yeah. Thanks.
It's a surprise. Please, call him. You're me.
Hello?
Hi.
Can I help you?
Is Pierre there?
No, there's no Pierre here.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I am smiling. I am smiling. I am smiling. 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 I am 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 smiling.
Last night, I had a dream.
Miller is the author of numerous foundational papers, including conclusions and insider info from his days as an A-team physicist working for the military. And Richard also explains how our non-local minds work in this holographic concept of reality.
This is Red Eyes Radio.
My father used to tell me stories when things were getting me down. Legend has it that many years ago in the valley there lived a prince. And this prince kidnapped Camilla Montague, a local violinist. He told Camilla that she must compose him the most beautiful rendition man has ever heard. But it is for his ears only, to be played on the night he becomes king. It can only be performed once. And the prince would order Camilla to be executed on stage by his guards so she could never play it again. Well, for many years, Camilla prayed that the prince would never become king. You know, somehow she would escape back to her husband. But Camilla, she was a very clever woman.
So what did she do?
Well, the night came when the prince finally became king, and Camilla was ordered onto the stage.
What happened?
She pulled back her bow, took a deep breath, and smiled at the king. The music she played, the music was so beautiful that so tragic, full of so much pain that it broke the new king's heart. The king died on the spot. You know, they say Camilla is still playing even today. The king's men can't kill her.
What about the husband?
He's still waiting for her.
What does this all mean? Do you need more time? Just so you know, it's not me. It's them. They just want to know what you found out. Is it the money? This is all they gave me. Do you want me to ask for some more?
stay? When you can go? And I want to go home.
I don't think I'm ready for this.
This film.
Sorry?
You can never be ready for something like this.
This film always ends the same.
It's what I want.
Every time I watch it.
Your favorite film?
Oh, yes. But I was hoping for a happier ending. A better one. But it always ends the same.
Pictures again.
Sorry about that. Everything cool?
There's an Eskimo.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing. Can't one smile anymore.
You look guilty.
See you later, sport. Have a good shift.
Can I help you?
I'm a friend of Billy's. And he said you were kind of lonely. He said I could help you. There's a woman, and she goes to the cinema every day and watches the same film over and over and over again. She wants the story to change. She wants a new ending. No matter how many times she goes there, the ending to the film is still the same. She still comes back every single day. How do you want the story to go? How do you want it to end?
Request.
That's better.
Turn around. us better.
Where dreams go to live and die.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
Sorry.
Sorry. But he said you were a nice guy.
I was scared.
I'm still scared. Order me a cab.
Can I book a taxi, please? Put it on the account.
Hello?
Morning.
Billy?
Is Amy with you?
Yeah. Thanks, that, Billy, but you know, it's not really what I'm about, you know?
That's great, I'm really happy for you, but where is she?
She went out to wait for a cab.
Right, keep her there.
What's wrong? Billy? Amy? Ronney?
You're right where you are.
Hello, Ronney. I've been looking for you.
Hey, where's Amy?
Did you just see a black car leave?
No, why? Where is she?
Let me show you something.
What? Ron, what the fuck's going on?
It's empty.
What? Well, he must have taken it. Who? Well, the guy who took Amy.
Well, you got his registration, right?
We have to call the police. This must be the same guy who took Isabella.
We've got any fucking evidence.
Cool.
But don't give him my name. I don't want this getting back to me.
Right. Good man.
I'll see what the street is saying.
Speak to Detective Barry Stevens. Ronney Maze.
So you think this is the same man who attacked your wife?
Don't know what happened to my wife.
Of course you got the reg number though, didn't you? Come on, let's have it.
So, you and this Amy, you say you just danced.
That's right.
Nothing else.
No.
And this black car. Have you got the security tape?
I told you, no.
What do you have?
Seems to me, all you have are stories.
You guys aren't gonna do anything, are you?
Where'd she go?
Don't worry, I'll find her.
You know, Billy, my father was a dentist. He said it's not food that rots one's teeth, but every lie we tell.
Time to reap what you sow, Billy. You know how it is. You don't return the girl.
Just let me finish my drink.
There you go.
Please let her finish the song.
Unless she's Cupid, she doesn't stand a chance.
Find a girl or leave town. Your choice, Billy.
Hey. Told the police?
Yeah.
Never seen you like this.
Oh, I just need to get away from here.
Did you tell him, his people, what happened?
I don't know what dream world you live in, mate, but in this one, these guys, they'd shoot an angel in the back to get what they want.
Brilliant. Sorry.
Ronney, where were you when your wife went missing?
What do you mean?
Well, that's 2 women who got missing now.
Pulled you. I went to make a call.
Yeah, who are you calling?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Pierre?
I don't know.
It's not like you do know, is there? You leave your wife alone in a dirty old car park late at night in a strange town to make a call to a man you don't fucking know. Well, after looking at you, fuck me good and proper.
I never
Just
asked.
Let it be, all right?
Where we go?
Probably the same place as your wife. As far away from you as possible.
Where the fuck were you when she went missing, huh? If you're doing your job properly, we wouldn't be here, would we? Something to tell you. Keep smiling.
I am smiling.
Who is this? Is this about Isabella?
Stop doing that.
Who is this?
Stop doing that. Something to tell you.
Doing what?
Stop rewinding that reel back and forth.
I'm sorry, I don't understand it.
That's right. It's me in the phone box. I'm trying to call you.
What do you want?
You keep going forward, keep rewinding.
Listen.
There's a man. He lives deep in the woods. It's a dark place. A place where dreams live and die. He's the one. He's the one doing all this.
Doing what?
They watch you. Measure you up. They work you out. They make the clothes fit.
Is he the one who's got Isabella? Who is he?
He's the one.
What's he done with her? Someone just called me from this number.
I think with time travel, people would be using that for the means of changing something, or viewing something they wouldn't otherwise be able to see. We don't feel that people maybe could go back in time because we would probably be seeing quite a lot of people from the future now. Why haven't we? I think the idea of going forward in time would be interesting, maybe to avoid some form of cataclysmic event or future scenario where we might perhaps be in danger. You could, of course, have time tourism, but according to Einstein's theory of relativity, we really are going in one direction. A bit of a leap of faith for those in it.
Isabella? 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 Amy. God, you're okay.
I'm not okay.
Who is he? Who is he?
I don't know.
What do you want with you?
Information.
About what?
You. Yeah, you.
I'll have to get you back to Billy.
I'm going nowhere with you. He's getting away.
I've toyed with him. I've played with him. In fact, he's watching me. Right now. He really has no idea how deep all this goes. I think it's time he took a peek behind the curtain.
Excuse me. I'm sorry to bother you. I was just admiring your splendid suit. I was wondering if you could tell me where you got it from. I need to find one for my father.
It's a long story.
Charlie.
Hello?
Hello, Ronney. I've been looking for you.
How long you been watching me and my wife? Got evidence right here, you sick fuck. Where is she?
Ah, Isabella.
She... She's still alive.
Of course.
Tell me where she is.
The last time I saw her, she was in a dark place, with a sword to her neck, praying the prince will never become king.
I'll do anything. Just tell me what you want me to do.
I want you to meet me.
You'll tell me where she is.
Meet me at the bridge at 7, and I'll take you to her myself.
Excuse me. I'm sorry to bother you. I was just admiring your splendid suit. I was wondering if you could advise me where you got it from, as I need to find one for my father.
It's a really long story.
So, Troy Westwood. You're a private detective. Right. Why not start with something I don't know? And get me a nice cup of coffee while you're at it, Angel.
You're a long way from home. What are you doing here?
My clients reported someone missing.
What clients?
You know that's confidential. It's a long word. Shall I spell that for you?
Is this who you're looking for?
Is this the person? No.
No.
All that drum and bass made you deaf?
Do you know this woman or not?
Sure. Do you know this man?
That's confidential.
Yeah. We know him.
Are you sure you know him, or you just know of him? They're two very different things.
Where the hell have you been?
Sorry? I reported it's stolen. All the time you had it. What do you mean?
The car. Got the keys?
I'll give you my keys.
I see. Bit too big for your boots, are we?
Listen, I don't know you.
I thought I knew you, buddy.
You know me? You don't know me.
Well, no, obviously not.
Isabella! Where are you going now? Isabella! Isabella?
I'm sorry to bother you. I was just admiring your splendid suit.
Oh, hello. Where have you been?
Who are you people? Why are you dressed like that?
Because they're my clothes.
No. They're my wife's clothes. What have you done with her?
Are you alright, mate?
Where's Isabella?
Why are you always dressed like that?
What are you going to
Remember, prop cars aren't for you to keep. Here you go. Keep your piece of shit car, Your Majesty.
The greatest fear of all men is for them to look back at their ancestors and watch them throw down their swords and say, "What you fight for has no value." The fool has forgotten the broken blood. And when the passion and vitriol become pellucid, the orgy of the battle becomes doused in water and fades into the stream. I beg of you, walk wisely and look back thankfully, as I do, as your king.
Keep it real. Good, good, good. Great. Haven't seen you in ages. Where have you been?
Looking for her.
She's moved up in this world. She's really going places. Pierre, he's done wonders for her.
Yeah.
Between you and me, the same thing he did for you.
What did he do for me?
Don't worry, I won't tell a soul.
Is Pierre here? Still love you.
The king is dead. Long live the king.
Isabella? Isabella, it's me.
This isn't real. There's a man. He lives deep in the woods. He's the one. He's the one doing all of this. I'm not your wife. You know that, don't you?
I do know.
This isn't real. This isn't real. I'm not your wife. You know that, don't you? You know that, don't you?
How long is this going to take?
Well, took you long enough to find Ronney.
Well, the longer it takes me, the more I get paid. What's your excuse?
Listen. Ronney was an actor in some TV drama, but he went missing after the first episode, about a year ago. They had to replace him with that guy from that horror film set on the barge. Remember?
Jawlock.
Oh, I like that movie.
Anyway, they said he couldn't stay in character, so they sent him to see a hypnotherapist, Dr. Pierre Valade.
Well, he's still living there then, isn't he?
Who?
Well, as you refer to him, Ronney.
Where?
There. Where the sea is black. Black like the lungs of a chain-smoking whore.
Working in the coal mines of hell.
Jarlock now, is it?
Yeah. Good movie.
I can't believe you left it so long to see me. Now, just relax and take a few deep breaths. Remove your hat. That's it. One by one. Remove each layer. Letting go of Ronney with every breath. Repeat after me. Last night, I dreamt that someone loved me.
Last night, I dreamt that someone loved me.
When you hear me clap, this hypnotic state will be over. Ronney will be gone. What is your name? I said, what is your name?
My name? My name is Salvador.
Hugo? How have you been?
Better.
I waited for you.
Who is he?
It doesn't matter.
Lucy.
Our story was going nowhere. It was never going to change. It was always the same, no matter how much we tried.
What story?
I just wanted a different ending. A happy ending. You're hurting me.
So are you.
It's on me.
Give a fucking change. On your knees. Come to me.
It's okay, baby. Let us do the work.
Pierre, it's me. Something I want you to do for me. Our business is done when I fucking tell you it's done. Listen. Listen well.
You wouldn't believe who I saw today.
Close your eyes. Relax. Now, repeat after me. Last night, I had a dream.
Last night, I had a dream.
I dreamt that someone loved me.
I dreamt that someone loved me.
If you thought I might have gone and left you all alone, well, I'm here now, and your every heartbeat keep me safely in your memories. Just in case you thought that I'd go, just remember you're not alone. I'm here with you.
Excuse me. Have you seen my husband? He was just sitting here.
Like a king without his crown, like the one you just let down, like a Chinese symbol in Chinatown. I'm on about feeling your blues, like the one got away, like the rain on a summer's day, like a whispered word in a deaf man's ear. I'm on about feeling your blues, baby. I think you're a lot like me, like the sailor lost at sea. As the tides they refuse, you're like a bomb without a fuse. But I'm still singing your blues, baby. Given that you've been told you're always running from hot to cold, don't you go giving up on your friends.